Well, hello, my viewers. This is Argentus back again with another bi-monthly video. Today, I will actually be helping show you a tutorial on how to play Romania. I'm using the mod, Historical Multiplayer mod, because if you're playing in a multiplayer game, this is the mod in which you're going to be most apt to play. So, I might as well show you this mod. I'm going to show you this tutorial and future tutorials on this mod because this is most likely going to be the mod you're going to play with. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so research wise, first thing you can do, research Fighter 1s, going to research electrical mechanical computing, and they're going to save this research slot. Next up, they're going to build 2 infrastructure here, and let's see, I guess 2 civs there. That's it. Production wise, get rid of that. Just produce convoys for now. Let's see. 1 on artillery 2, 1 on support equipment, rest on 2 guns. Focus wise, you're going to do expand the Air Force. Army. You can deselect 1, delete the entire thing. Then click over to, let's see. Just click all of these, I guess. Switch this guy to the 1 division training. That's not it. 1 division training. Give him this guy. Put him at your capital. And start training. With your planes. Just get rid of them. And I would train the Navy because since you're going to have the fuel anyways. Okay, so first... doctrine you're gonna do superior firepower. So now I'm gonna train this, and now we're gonna start. Oh, and don't forget to trade. Let's see. Trade your factories to Germany because they need them most. That's in German. Nope. Oh, actually no, there's 1. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that one. So. And you're going to do the top one, since you're not using your factories for anything anyway, so. Okay, you have 30 days saved up. You're going to swap this over with fuel storage. And go back to engineering. There you go. Okay, electronic mechanical engineering is done. Now I'm going to save 30 days. You can swap with the Fighter 1. Expand the Air Force is done. Now you do local development. Okay, 30 days is saved up. Now I'm going to swap Fighter 1 from mechanical computing for extra research speed, and then let's go to the fighter. Fuel storage is done. We're going to save another 30 days so I can swap it with the mechanical computing. Local development is done. You have 150 PP local power, so you can swap this over. As you can see, this is in 19 days. You do this, you go to the icon. Yeah, the icon. And now it is 17 days, so you save 2 days. Focus wise, air superiority. That's it. Okay, 30 days are saved up. You can swap this over to synthetic oil experiments, and now back to engineering. Okay, Fighter 1 is done. Now I'm going to immediately start researching Fighter 2. Going to do the top one. Okay, S priority is done. Now I'm going to do the IAR 80. In a multiplayer game, you would send your attaché to nationalist Spain, but since we're a democracy and I don't want to waste political power because it's hard to get back, we're going to send it to Republican Spain. But in a multiplayer game, you would send it to nationalist Spain. So the IAR 80 is done. Now I'm gonna go down to forced application. So Institute for Dictatorship. Also, I'm gonna swap this. That's to 200 days. Mechanical computing is done. Now I'm gonna wait so we can shuffle the fighter 2. Okay, 30 days is saved up. I'm gonna swap this over with construction. Now fighter 2. Okay, we're gonna do revise the Constitution. We're gonna wait on political power because this gives us minus 25% on everything. So we're gonna just bankroll all political power so we can get it. Top one. Okay, our first army XP is going to be on it's gonna be on professional officer course so we can get more army XP. This Constitution is done. Now we're gonna do flexible foreign policy. And now we're going to start doing this stuff. So first one is going to be free trade to get more research speed. Second one is going to be partial move. And third one, we're going to wait for the third one. Synthetic oil experiment is done. Now I'm going to research basic machine tools. And for next political power is going to be on silent workforce. And for next army XP is going to be on political loyalty because we get a little bit more stability. And more stability means more political power. Okay, fighter 2 is done. Now, this is where it depends. This depends on what the Germany's plan is. Because if the Germany's plan is to get the fighter 2s from Italy, then the only reason you research fighter 2s is so Italy gets a bonus. So they get 20% bonus on the fighter 2s. However, if Germany is planning on buying fighter 2s from you, you're going to add 125 XP to engine 1, save, and then give this to Germany. Now, for your next research, we're going to go for artillery 2, so the first one's going to be into war artillery. Flexible foreign policy is done. Now I'm going to do a point pro-axis government. Construction 1 is done. I'm going to research construction 2 now. It's going to be into the top one. Because again, not using his SIPs for anything. Next political power is actually going to be on your military commanders because you get minus 25%, so it's going to be 75 each. So you see artillery expert and commando expert to get more army XP. Basic machine tools is done. Now I'm going to research the Special Industry 1. Again, appoint pro-axis government is done. Now I'm going to do Iron Guard. Into artillery is done. Now I'm going to research artillery 2. Next political power, just before this finishes. Actually, no, it's over in the focus, it's fine. I'm going to be captain of industry because we're going to be doing civilian and infrastructures as well as refineries, so. Iron Guard is done. Now I'm going to do forced abdication. After the civilian factory finishes, you're just going to be producing mills in these two states because depending on how the game goes, Hungary's going to get northern Transylvania or it's going to get Slovakia. If it gets Slovakia, then you can build in northern Transylvania, but if they don't get Slovakia, if Germany takes it, then don't build in northern Transylvania because Hungary gets it. So, construction 2 is done. Now we are going to research Marines. We're going to change this into a 20 with AA. That's it. Get rid of the Mountaineer. Get rid of the Tank Division. Guessing we keep. We're going to do the top one. Yeah, we're going to do the top one. And right now we're bankrolling XP, so. Oh, I've got to mention this to you. In a multiplayer game, Germany would send planes to Spain in which to grind air XP. You send an attaché international to Spain, you gain 50 air XP, and as soon as you get the 50 air XP, go over to Spirit of the Air Force, go to Industry Liaisons, because it gives you plus 15% research speed on your planes, meaning that if you're researching fighter 2s, you get a month off of fighter 2s. So you get it a month sooner than what you normally get. So remember to do this. I can't do it because there's this AI does not send planes to Spain. So, but in a multiplayer game, you send an attaché to Spain. If you can license your how many planes you can to Spain, so you can get a little bit more air XP. And then the second you get 50 air XP, you go to industry liaisons to get the 15% research speed. First application is done. Now we are going to go to Royal Foundation. Yeah, we're not gonna be using our sibs for anything anyway, so. Dispersed 1 is done. Now gonna be such dispersed 2. And we're going to build our first synthetic refinery. It's gonna be right here. We're gonna get rid of this sieve. The reason we're building refineries, we're gonna build as many refineries in this state because I think plus 48 fuel per refinery. So it's gonna be 48 times 3, which is, let's see, 8 times 3 is 24, 12, 24, 12, 36. So it's going to give you 36 extra fuel. We're making 955, so it's going to give us about 1,000 daily gain. And this is just from one free trade, so it's, again, like minus 20% of what we usually get. And then we're going to do Xcav Tech to get more. 150 political power. It's going to be on, let's see, not industry. I guess the fascist demagogue, so we can get our stability up. Hungary demands the right to be armed. They must be allowed to defend themselves. Royal Foundation is done. Now we're going to go to preserve Greater Romania, and we are going to research improved machine tools. Okay, preserve Greater Romania is done. Let's see, how far away? Yeah, so we're gonna do civil works. Marine 1 is done. Now I'm gonna research Marine 2. And we're gonna start editing our Marine template. It's gonna be just a normal 14.4. Actually, no, we're gonna make 2 of these, right? This is gonna be Marines. We're gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna do we're gonna place it with 2 AA, but this is gonna be AT. So now we gotta change what we do. So we're gonna put 1 on guns and gonna put 2 on AA for now. Artillery 2 is done. Now I'm gonna research AT. Well, it's gonna start producing more Marines. Okay, we can make 11 right now, so that's good. So we'll be fine. Our next political power is going to be on this guy for Army Offense to get a little bit more Army XP. Dispersed 2 is done. Now we are going to research Dispersed 3. Yeah, Dispersed 3. And we are also going to research advanced machine tools. Gonna add another refinery, more mill. Civil works is done. Now I'm gonna do agrarian reform. As you can see, we're at 955, and now we're at 1,000 fuel per gain. So you get extra 50, which is amazing. Cannot afford a war right now. Again, reform is done. Now I'm gonna do treaty with Germany, and we're gonna go down to war economy. AT1 is done. Not gonna keep going down. Also gonna produce. Take 1 off of support equipment. Take 1 off of artillery and place it onto AT. Actually, no. Put 1 in AT. Put 2 on artillery. Because we're not going to be using AT yet. We're not going to make AT divisions. But we are going to add AT to... No, we're not, actually. We're going to wait. Actually, yeah, we're going to add AT to our divisions. And we're going to trade one factory with Spain. It's going to be with the tungsten. Trade to Germany. Invite German advisors. And I'm going to give him this guy because he gets minus 15% supply consumption, so that's good. Marine 2 is done. I'm going to add that. Oh. Special Forces is what we're going to put it on. Our next 150 political power spent is going to be on Military Theorist. And now we're going to start going down a land doctrine and do the things. So, going to be delay, mobile defense, and then I'm going to wait for 15 more to get the greater support and regional combat teams. I think upgrade is done. Now I'm going to research AT2. Fight Germany military advisors is done. We're going to ask to join the faction. Going to bypass one of our focuses. There you go. And then do German Romanian Oil Company. Okay, so Germany gave Slovakia to Hungary, so we can start building in Transylvania. We could add that. But first, we're going to add another synthetic refinery and produce that first. And Spurs 2 and Advanced Machine Tools is done. Now I'm going to research Spurs 4 and Advanced Assembly Line Production. The next 150 PP is going to be on Industrial Research Speed. So we can get these about 20 days faster. Now I can spend on the next doctrine, which is going to be on Integrated Support. German Marine Oil Company is done. Now we are going to do Danubian Transport Network. Okay, Special Forces is done. Now we are going to research transports. Okay, Danubian Transport Network is done. Now you're going to view this focus for 2 civs. And the next 100 political power is going to be spent on Japan to get more army XP. Okay, this mill is going to go on to anti-tank. Put one more onto guns as well. Up. AT2 is done. Now we are going to research fuel finding 1. I'm going to move these guys over to Poland because, well, the AI, I don't know why, but the AI doesn't really have a lot of units. So actually, you know what? We're going to send these guys over to Maginot because France is going to pull up there. Okay, 3 civs are done. Now going to go down to 2 more civs. What the fuck was that? Oh. Okay, war started. So immediately give Germany, like, how much are we producing a day? Give like 1,000 a day to Germany right now until you get off free trade. Okay. Limited exports. Now I'm gonna get 3K, so we're gonna send them 3K. Then, actually, no, you would send Hungary about 90% of your fuel and Germany the other 10%. So we would give them like we'll give about like we'll give 4,500. No, we'll give 4,000 to Hungary and then the other 700 to Germany. So 4,500. We'll just do that daily. Oh shit. I don't like playing this mod in multiplayer because it's fucking... The AI doesn't make the units. I don't know why. I have no idea what transports. Now we're going to go down to... Well, oil. We're going to go down to Excav. Next 150 PP is going to be on limited conscription because I need the manpower right now. Assembly line production is done. Now I'm going to do construction 3. And Dispersed 4 is done. Now you're going to do Excav 2. This focus is done. Now I'm going to expand the oil fields here. No, I'm actually going to end the video here because, let's see. After this focus, you basically go down to, let's see. You go on this side, you rushed AT3 for the access. So you go down to Army Maneuvers, Army War College, this focus, Artillery Modernization, and then Mountain AT Gun, all modern AT guns. Use all 3 bonuses on... Use it on this one, and this one. Let's see, and then you go down for reserve divisions, so you can get more manpower. And you go down to expand the Marine Regiment for 100% bonuses on your Marines and your transport. So after that, basically, you go on limited or closed economy, and then send about 90% of your fuel to Hungary, and then the other 10% to Germany, and that's it. So that's how you play fucking Romania, a multiplayer game. Oh, fucking, this is crazy. I really do not like this fucking mod. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos like this will be coming out relatively soon. Hopefully soon, if I feel like it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.